Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's Daily Free Winner Show, brought to you by who? The best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, guys, we have some exciting things to tell you about, but before we bring out our all-star cast, tell you about these exciting things, tell you about these discounts, tell you about the other show we're doing. I can't start a show without saying hi, Dan.
Hello.
Good
Happy
morning.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to you too.
Today is Wednesday. It's a great day. I get to spend every morning with the love of my life. And guys, I highly recommend it because the ones that make you cry, they're not worth staying with. Stay with the ones that make you laugh. So happy Wednesday.
Happy
You look
Wednesday.
very good.
Thank
You're
you.
wearing your Yankees garb
I am.
today.
I'm sporting my Yankees gear today.
Which we should tell everybody out there. Dionne is from Cicero, which is just like a part of Chicago. They call it a suburb of Chicago, but it's in the inner city. It's an old joke. It's a neighborhood place in Chicago.
It is.
And she grew up a Cub fan.
I did.
But like many of you out there that are in relationships, your spouse has to be what you are. So I'm the stronger of the two. I'm the more dominant between us. So she had to conform to being a Yankees fan, which really goes over well at holiday dinners when her family comes.
Which also makes me now crazy. Also.
Yeah, well. Well, she had to be a little crazy in the beginning. You guys know what I'm talking about. But she's looking very cute today. And that is my hat, and I like when you wear my hat. But it does trade off because I'm wearing her underwear today. So anyway, sports fans, Dionne, let's just real quick. Once again about this betting show, guys. We did our first two betting shows, Monday, Tuesday. Myself and we love him. He is a huge part of why SportsMemo TV is so successful. John Ryan. He and I are splitting co-hosting hats. I think I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He does Tuesday, Thursday.
Yes.
We had a couple of great guests on today. Who's on that show today? Later today.
Today it will be you, Jesse Schul, and
Eric
Pauly,
which I'm excited.
Talk.
I'm very excited to have Eric on. He's an analyst and a writer and a columnist, and I love this. I'm very excited about this. You're gonna get some different angles. Tune in. And by the way, we do this show live. I can't believe SportsMemo and Waste Talk has allowed me, given Joe D'Amico a green light to go live. Once again, that's like telling Will Smith, why don't you host the Oscars next year? We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs, but in the first 2 days, we've given out a lot of good free winners for you. We're going to do so today. Tune in today. Dionne, what else do we have going on?
Well, we have some amazing discounts. SportsMemo has a huge baseball discount for Joey and myself. You can get 50% off of our season packages. Use code HOMERUN50 upon checkout. And you know what else today is besides Hump Day?
Well, I thought we were going to talk about our personal life on the air. Anyway, all you married people or people with heavy schedules and relationships, you know what I'm talking about. Wednesday is that special day. But go on, tell me about Wednesday.
But it's also a very special day over at SportsMemo. Today is Fill Your Cart Wednesday, 33% off of anything that you can fit in your shopping cart from anybody on the website. Use code CART33 upon checkout for 33% off. It's an amazing deal.
I love you, baby. You're so cute. Now, guys, at the top of the show, I mentioned that we have an all-star panel today, and we really do. We're going to be giving out free winners in baseball, basketball, hockey, and soccer. So without any further ado, let's bring on Don Buster, Pavlos, Laguretos, and Kevin Thomas. Welcome, guys.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Great to be here. Great to be here. Thanks.
Happy Wednesday. Now, Kevin and I just shared a panel last night on the baseball show. Kevin, how was it? Well, it was painless. It was fun, right?
Yeah, a lot of information, a lot of free winners out there. So it was a great time. Good time with you two.
And we're lucky to have Pavlos on quite a few times every week with us. We love him. He is the Greek god of soccer. And sports fans, if you don't know this, he's going to tell you a little later. He is actually not dabbling in because he does this time of year. He's taking on a couple of new sports. We'll tell you about that later. And we have one of my favorite people on the planet, let alone in this business, who visits us every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
By the way, guys, he just bought me a hat. He'll be sending it to me. I'm just kidding. Our good friend Don Buster. Welcome, Don.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Dionne, for having me like usual on Wednesday. And Joe, I'm here 9 months out of the year, so next time we make a little trip to that city, I'll make sure I grab you a hat.
That would be wonderful. I was just messing with you because
You have to give me your hat size though, because they
well, it used to be bigger when I had hair. Now it's a lot smaller. Unlike Sammy Sosa, whose head expanded over the years, mine got smaller. Guys, Don lives in a beautiful beach city in Mexico. I don't want to say a few months a year, and he went to a wonderful place last week. And Don, like I said, the people on this show aren't just people I respect. They're people that I love working with because they're my friends. And friends are the family we truly choose for ourselves. And Don and Kevin and Pavlos certainly are family to us. But Don, he made a trip to a wonderful little place last week, so we had a little off-camera joke. But like I said, without any further ado, let's go right into some free winners. He has been busting books in multiple sports for as long as I've known him. And he's got a big free winner for you today. Don Buster, take it away.
Oh, thanks again, guys, for having me. And great night last night. Hit another 5% winners. Put our record up to 21-4-1 in our last 26 5% play. So when we're stepping out, we're doing quite well there. Go to SportsMemo. We have a good package up there now for the NBA and the rest of the NHL season right into the playoffs because we have the NBA playoffs going. You can get every play that we put out for only $2.99. So head to SportsMemo, check that out. And I'm sure I guess you could use cart 33 and grab that for 33% off today only. So check it out over there. Our free play for the show here will be on the Canadiens Blue Jackets over 6.5. Now, last week, full disclosure, we lost our play. We actually beat the number, which, as I always say, means nothing. All it is about is winners and losers. It doesn't matter if you have a better number or whatever. At the end of the day, wins and losses. And we lost last week. We had won the 2 weeks before that. So let's hope we get back on a winning run here. For us, this game is going to be total pawn hockey. It's two bad teams in the NHL that are just playing out the schedule. And for years in this certain situation at the end of the year, we love to play the overs in these types of situations when two teams basically they will play no defense tonight. They're just out there, and they're basically what they try to do because there's a lot of guys that have incentives. They need to score a couple goals for to hit 20 goals to make an extra $100,000 or assist or total points. So there's lots of incentives there. So that helps get this game over if you ask us. Now this is a third game between these clubs. One game went over, one game went under. This game is in Columbus. That's the difference here. Columbus is favored. When Columbus is favored, they are 12-3-2 in that role. When these clubs have played in Columbus, 6 out of the 8 have gone to the over. So guys, take the over here. We think this game, we don't know who's going to win. We think this game's 6-4, 6-5, something like that. So we're going with the over in the Montreal-Columbus game.
There you go. He's been busting books all season long in multiple sports, guys. All year long, I should say. Don Buster, just take the over in the Canadiens Blue Jackets. He made a believer out of me. He made a believer out of you.
Absolutely.
And I know he made a believer out of everybody out there. Well, let's go right into some more free winners. She is, and this is a hard thing to be on this panel today, the prettiest panelist. She is the First Lady of Las Vegas. Dionne, I know you have some exciting things you want to tell everybody about. And I know that you have a free winner for everybody today.
I do. Well, guys, the entire day, I have only one big winner for you. I have my MLB early game winner, and there's nothing better than starting your day off with a huge moneymaker. Right now, it is posted over at SportsMemo for just $7.
I love you, baby. You're so cute. Baby, I know you have a free winner for everybody. Can you tell them about it?
And today's free winner is going to go ahead and take place in the NBA. San Antonio has taken 3 of the 4 over New Orleans this season. And that's just not straight up. That's against the spread as well. And if you go back further, they have covered 7 of the last 8 with the Pelicans. While we're on the subject of covering, the Spurs are on a 7-game ATS win streak and 10 of their last 11. Picking up McCollum has paid off for New Orleans, but I do feel this will be the matchup that being without Williamson is going to hurt them. San Antonio is 7-0 ATS the last 7 at New Orleans and 6-1 ATS the last 7 games played on the road. So I'm going to go ahead and take San Antonio Spurs here.
The First Lady of Vegas, whose free plays have been lighting up.
They have.
They've been doing very, very well. Says take the Spurs. Guys, it's a winner. Follow her. Also, take advantage. Last year, a year ago, she started as a professional handicapper. She's been a known sports bettor here in Vegas since 91, 90.
We won't touch on that
July-
subject. How long, 'cause that'll
91?
give away my age.
Well, it doesn't matter because I'm older than you, and I'm 53, and I look good for my age. So anyway, she's been a successful sports bettor here in Vegas for over 30 years, and I will tell you this. Last year, she went pro here on some of these websites out here on SportsMemo. She kicked butt. She took names in baseball. She was on a leaderboard. She was on a leaderboard in college football, college basketball all season. She did well in NFL. She did well in NBA, but she was a leaderboard fixture on the others. And right now, 50% discount MLB package. Use code HOME150. So now we've got another good-looking son of a gun. Probably the only other person in the business I would kiss good night besides Dionne. He is the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, and he has another winner for you. But let's let him tell you, before he gives out you his free winner, what he's excited about tonight and over the next few days.
Yeah, I'm coming off a great win in the Champions League last night, plus 5 units. I had the Clippers plus 3 points. The return of Paul George really pushed me into getting that, and they really sucked at the end of the match. But I did bend, that I softened that blow with I had a 2-unit play on Carl Anthony Towns under 27.5 points. Just looking at the stats, it was just a sure winner for me. He ended up, fouling out in that match. It was just a terrible play for him. But anyway, yeah, I'm very excited about. I have 2 plays up for tonight: a Champions League total recall, 4-unit play on the Champions League. I have a CONCACAF smart play, goes on later on the night. For tomorrow, I have a Reaper play from the Europa Conference League, and for Friday, I have a 4-unit soccer crusher. So let's get to our free play for Friday. It comes from the Serie A between Spezia and Inter Milan. So Spezia are 15-2 to the under 3.5 goals in their last 17. They're 5-1 to the under 3.5 goals in their last 7. At home, they are 13-2 to the under 3.5 all season, and they're 8-0 to the under 3.5 in their last 8. And 4 of the last 5 losses came by exactly 1 goal, and all 7 of their home losses this season came by exactly 1 goal. Now let's take a look at the Inter. They're 14-1 to the under 3.5 goals in the last 15.
Hold on 1 second. All right, our buddy Pavlos is having some technical difficulties. When he comes back on, we're going to get him right back to you guys. Let's see if we get him back on. Pavlos, how you doing there, buddy?
Check 1 2.
Okay, let's get you back on. Sorry about that, folks.
Right. No problem. So should I start over? Should I continue from?
You can continue right away. You're doing great. I think you're doing great.
Okay. So Inter Milan, again, they're heavily leaning towards the under. They are 14-1 to the under 3.5 goals in their last 15, 12-1 to the under 3.5 goals in their last 13 away matches, and 5 of their last 8 wins came by exactly 1 goal. And the head-to-head in this matchup is 3-0 to the under 3.5 goals. And I'm taking Inter Milan to win and under 3.5 goals. That's a combination of the two, plus 102. And if you want an extra pick for this match, I'm gonna take Inter Milan to win by exactly 1 goal at plus 275.
Sports fans, he is the Greek god of soccer. Not only does he say Inter Milan and under, but also sprinkle a little money on them to win by exactly 1 goal. I love him. You love him. Sorry about those technical difficulties, guys, but I want you to know we are dealing with people that are all over the world. Don is down in Mexico. Kevin's on the East Coast. We're in Vegas. Pavlos is in Greece. And unfortunately, sometimes you have to deal with some technical difficulties, but that we want to give you the best, and these are the best there are. Even the other day here in Vegas, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds. I'm telling you now, I went out to get the newspaper at 3:15 a.m. I had to call an Uber to bring me back home. I wound up in Tonopah, 90 miles away. As a matter of fact, the last time I seen winds like that, a house fell on my ex's sister. That's how bad the winds were. So, guys, follow Pavlos. He is doing great. He's always doing great in soccer, but he's taking on some other sports that you may not be familiar with that he covers. Go over to SportsMemo, follow him, get these discounts. They'll pay for himself in no time. So let's go to another leaderboard fixture. And I love that he is a regular on this show, and I'm also going to have him on the baseball show as a regular.
Yes.
And I know he's a big baseball fan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's a Phillies fan. We're going to find out in a second. Let's bring on Kevin Thomas to tell you about what he's got going on and about his free play for tonight. Kevin.
Hey, thank you for having me. And yes, I am a Phillies fan. How'd you notice? But Right now, we're going to go with historically, I am one that likes to find the underdogs. I like plus money value, and if I find a good deal, I jump all over it. And today, I do have a MLB dog of the day, which I'm going to give today free on this show. It is also going to be included in my 3-pack for Wild Wednesday, where you can get 3 of my top. 2 of them are plus money, and the other one is my top NBA. So you get a plus money in baseball, hockey, and my top NBA for $27. Add that with 33% off, and you can't go wrong there. Right to that free winner. I'm looking at the Orioles hosting the Brewers. Now, when you think about the AL East, you always think about those teams can't wait to play the Orioles. That's an easy win for them. The Orioles always finish last. I think Brandon Hyde coming in here as the coach is going to turn us around. This team is super young. If you look at one of their top starters, he's only in his 5th year. That's Mancini. So then you got Mountcastle. You got Cullens leading off. Santander. These guys are all 2-year guys, and this team's potent. It's just a shame that they play in the AL East, because you look at some of the past pitchers like Bundy and Guzman. These guys moved on to teams that were winning, and their records are unbelievable. The Orioles were horrible over the years on defense, and that park is just it's actually a pitcher's nightmare. But I like John Means. This kid's got velocity, and I like his stuff. I know the Orioles are 1-4 this season, but they already split 1-1 with the Brewers, who I'm not sold on this year. I mean, Yelich has actually started off good with his bat. Historically, he has slow starts and is always injury prone, and they usually lean on their pitching staff in low scoring games, but the pitching staff has been the problem. And the Cubs, they were horrible, and I don't see anything changing right now. I think they got to get into the groove. Corbin Burns is starting tonight. You know, he was an all-star like 2 years ago, and I just like the Orioles here at home, getting that last at bat. And plus 170. I mean, that's great value there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Orioles plus 170 to win this one.
Kevin Thomas, man, KT says take the Orioles. And I know I've noticed he is all over the leaderboards last few days, last few weeks. He's all over them last month. It's great. One of these days, sports fans, I'm going to have to ask Kevin Thomas why. In the background of the room that he's doing the show, and I see Flyers hats, I see Phillies hats, but I also see Packers hats. One day, I'm sure there's an interesting story how he's a Philly fan, but he went to the Packers in football. But guys, follow KT. It doesn't matter who he's rooting for because he's a winner on the leaderboards. Use some of these discounts. Go follow KT. He's a winner. Guys, that only leaves me. And I got to tell you, I'm very excited today, Dionne. I'm excited about what I've got going on tonight. A few days ago, I had a horrible baseball day. I went 0-3. That's after winning just about everything I put out for the first several days of the season. I want you to know I was transparent about it. I told everybody I pooped the bed. As a matter of fact, John Ryan and us had a lot of laughs about me pooping the bed. But, you know, we're very transparent here at SportsMemo. That's why they put this group of handicappers together. Not only do they win, but they're transparent about losses. Maybe we're transparent about losses because they're fewer and far between, but you're not going to find that integrity anywhere else on the planet but SportsMemo. And I pooped the bed 2 days ago, came back yesterday 2-1. My only loss was the Cardinals on the run line, which they kind of blew it late. That's okay. It happens. You know, they don't, to be honest with you, 2-1, I'm happy with. We've got some great things going on today. Guys, today, you and I are going to be perfect together. That's right. I said perfect. I've got not one but 2 winners on the board for you. My 2-0 MLB best bet. They're 2-0 this season. Overall, on a 43-11 run, that's documented. And my 100% NBA Las Vegas strip move. Just over the last 13 days, I believe they're 4-0. They're 100% this season, like 9, 10, 11-0. Guys, I have 2 winners that are 100% today on the board. You can't argue with success, let alone perfection. Join me here. Let's go 2-0 together, and let's be perfect. They're both available right now at SportsMemo, $7 a piece. Let's get into my free play and buy it. Guys, if you're keeping score, my free plays, they're heating up, my friends. My free plays are rolling once again, and today let's get a big winner, a free winner, afternoon MLB. Sports fans, with the week of baseball now in the rear view, we see some teams really starting to take shape. There's no question that the National League West is going to be a true dogfight. And there's no doubt that the Padres and Giants are going to be right in the thick of things. No question, my friends. After dropping their season opening game in Arizona, San Diego then ran off 4 consecutive victories, including game 1 of this series. However, However, there's always a however. However, they got shellacked yesterday, 13-2. That victory gave San Francisco the 5th win in the last 8 meetings with their division rival. While both teams are accounting for about the same run output, give or take, there's a significant difference on the pitching side of the field, guys. Currently, the Padres rank 21st with a team ERA of 4.50, while the Giants, 7th. Team ERA, 2.93. Sean Manaea, Logan Webb, they're scheduled to take the mound here today. While Manaea has been around a little bit longer. You see, stop touching my leg. He's been around a little bit longer. They're both very good pitchers that had very good outings their first time out this season. Both have respectable records against today's opponents. But I think this game is going to come down to 2 things. Number one, bouncing back from an embarrassing loss yesterday. Their first big loss of the season. Guys, that's going to be tough for any team, especially San Diego. The second thing this game will come down to is going to be the bullpen. And right now, I like the way the Giants' bullpen is looking a little bit better. FYI, San Diego, 17-37 the last 54 as a road dog, 16-36 the last 52 on grass, 10-25 the last 35 following a loss, 8-23 the last 31 versus teams with a winning record. I'm taking San Fran here. It's right at that number. I mean, don't like to go above $1.40, but I like them here. I think it's a winner. Let's go with that. Let's bring everybody back on. We got some announcements. Then we're going to run down everybody's free plays. Dionne, first of all, sports fans, before Dionne gives out the discounts, and we give everybody the rundown on the free plays, please tune in to our live baseball show Monday through Friday. Today we're going to go live. I have on Eric Pauly and I have on Jesse Schul. Yep. Should be entertaining. I can't believe they're letting me go live.
And then I will be joining you on Friday.
And she'll be here on Friday. We've got some great guests tomorrow. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. So it'll be a great show. You don't have to turn down your volume on your tablet, guys. But sports fans, the Sports Memo Full Count Show. It's the MLB betting coverage show. Weekdays, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Please tune in. Tons of free content. Some of the best cappers on the planet. Dionne, what about our discounts today?
We have that huge discount from Sports Memo. Mine and Joey's 50% off any MLB all-season package. 50% off using Home Run 50 upon checkout. And today is also fill your cart. Anything you can fit in your shopping cart for 33% off. Just head on over to the website. Get that shopping cart ready. Fill it up. 33% off. Use code CART33.
Sports fans, forgive us. Dionne and I get up every day at around midnight. We drank 2 pots of coffee. Today we had what? Italian?
Yes.
Italian coffee. We're a little wired up.
Cart 33 is a tongue twister.
That's right. It doesn't help when I'm getting her tickle spot when she's reading her dialect. Sports fans, let's run down the free plays right now. Don Buster, can you tell everybody what you got?
Yeah, we have Montreal, Columbus over 6.5, and best of luck to everyone tonight.
I love Don. Dionne D'Amico, the First Lady of Vegas.
I am going to San Antonio Spurs.
The Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos.
I'm going to take the combination of Inter Milan to win and under 3.5 goals on Friday.
That crazy Philly fanatic, Kevin Thomas.
I'm with the Orioles plus 170 money line.
And your sexy and savory host has the San Francisco Giants say minus 130. Sports fans, we would love it if you went over to the Sports Memo YouTube channel and followed us. We've got this show Monday through Friday. We've got the baseball show now Monday through Friday. John Ryan does a ton of content. He does several shows a day, guys. He's the James Brown of the sports betting business. He's one of the hardest working guys I've ever seen. So go over to Sports Memo. It takes 2 seconds. Also, go to the Sports Memo Twitter page. Follow it. The best collection of cappers anywhere on the planet are at Sports Memo. And we give a ton of free content up there. You get futures, you get stories, you get articles, you get whatever it is. Go over there. Also, follow Don Buster at Don_Buster. Kevin Thomas 04. Pavlos, Pauly _WT. Dionne, what's your Twitter?
I am the First Lady of Vegas, and you are?
At Joe D'Amico wins. Dionne, can you take us out of here, please?
I sure can. So don't forget to tune in every day this week for special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Don Buster, Kevin Thomas, Pavlos Laguretos, and us, this is the First Family of Vegas.
Everyone out there, good luck and have a winning day.